Hello, hello, hello. Just give me 1 second. And I'm multitasking until I get where I need to be. I have a lot of work that has went when I went through them attacks. There's some stuff I have to clean up. So when y'all see me in a rush zone, it's because I work and I still have to clean up what them demons left. The residue. You feel me? I got to clean up the residue. So when I come in and rush like this, it's because I'm getting off from work. Tonight I had to do laundry. So I had to run across the laundromat in the apartment complex and do my laundry. I had to shower. I had to smell like Fruit Loops. Ooh, yeah. That's how I make you want to do. Eat yourself up. I have to take care of myself too now. I'm very, very, very strict on taking care of myself. Self-care. Self-care is a plus and a must after you go through so much attacks. You can't let yourself go. Excuse me, y'all. I have to put on deodorant. I think I have to go from I'm gonna have to flow off my heart. Okay, y'all. I think I'm good to go now. I got my drink. I got my little ice cream. I'm eating in moderation tonight because I'm cutting back my I'm on a diet, so I don't know why. I say that for now, and then as soon as my cravings kick in, it's on. But I'm eating in moderation tonight. And I'm on this keto diet where I eat that cheese and certain cheeses and certain pepperoni and cheese baked in the oven. Y'all gonna just have to watch how I take. I'm not gonna show you everything, but you know how I take care of myself. Taking care of yourself is a plus. You got to be loyal to yourself before you can be loyal to anybody else. You have to respect yourself before you can respect or get respect from anybody else. That is a plus and a must. You cannot be loving somebody else more than you love yourself. Now, and I loved it my kids, I mean, a whole bunch, but I also throw some stuff in there for myself. I always took care of myself no matter what. Now, my kids came before myself when they were younger, but when they start getting older, then guess what? They had to learn how to love themselves. But what you teach your kids, either they're gonna take it and do it. Now, my kids was very clean when it came to their cleanliness. My daughter used to have a fit because when she was in them streets, she will always go on her Facebook. Her Facebook name is Anime. She will always put on her Facebook, y'all, it's the summertime. We need hygienes to be up. She used to be so super mad because the girls' hygienes were down when they were out there on their on their addictions. And she used to go and have this particular older man house that she used to go to and wash the girls up and make sure the girls were good and safe. She used to take care of those young ladies in the streets, even though she was in the streets, but she made a big difference in the streets. They knew it was something special about her. They knew she was raised different, but Satan can get anybody. And I talks about that all the time. Satan don't care who you are. We all get it. We all gotta get it because we share this world with principalities. But the thing is, when you're fighting for your soul, Satan fights different. than children fight, or he fights for your souls, or the way adults speak and yell and scream and shout and call each other names, talk about each other families. The mouth just filthy. I mean, I've been there before, but I never talked about people families. But if you took me, how you doing, Monique Sunshine? How you feeling tonight? You feeling okay, Sunshine? I just got out of the shower. I try my best to, I wanted to get on time, but I'm cleaning up what them demons messed up. So, I got a lot of multitasking I'm doing, but I'm not giving up. I'm here. I've defeated. I mean, down in my apartment complex, all they do is sit out there in the cars and watch me. Some of them ask me, "Is you okay? You all right? You lost your daughter? You lost your mother? You okay?" I'm fine. And they just watches me every day. They just watch me out their windows when I come out the door and when I come back in. I mean, I had some severe attacks. You as well? Okay, Sunshine. That's wonderful. That's what. Do you order off of TikTok, sis? Do you have this? The Fruit Loop whipped body butter. Do you have that, or have you tried it? If I can get your address, I will mail you some. Sis, this right here. I don't know if y'all got husbands. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you right now. If you got a husband and you put this on, it's over. He'll be so jealous. He wouldn't want you to go out the door. That stuff, it smell, it smell just like Fruit Loops. Like, make me be in love with my own self. Mm, I'm telling you, sis, there's some good stuff right here. But I had a couple of incidents today. It's a lot of people that talk to me. I talk to gang members. I be out there, like I be out there helping a lot of young kids. You heard about it, sis? Sis, this right here, sis. It melted a little bit. Don't keep it in the heat, because I put it in my car. I always want to ride with a bag in the car, but I had to put it in the refrigerator when I got home. It was going down on your girl. I said, "Oh my goodness, it don't even look like it look when they sent it to me." I always want something in the car because I be in the car a lot, but I had to put it in the refrigerator when I got home. This stuff was going down to the core. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all married, or if you're not married, you got a boyfriend or whatever, we all been in the world. We know how it go. I'm not trying to, make anybody do what they want to do. You're free of will. But if you got a husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know. Now I'm not with the girlfriend stuff. I mean, but that's your choice. But honey, this right here says it's like Fruit Loops come out of a box. Do you hear me? Oh my goodness. I just keep rubbing it on myself. I was in the store today and the guy said, "What do you got on?" I told him cereal. Because it's just like cereal. They're not lying. I even put it up my nostrils. So my nostrils can just, when I sniff, I can smell the Fruit Loop. I just love fruit. Sis, I'm telling you right now, if you got a man or if you got a woman, they would not be able to get up off that body. You heard me. Put it everywhere. Put it everywhere. Put it all over your body. Put it on. Put it up my nostrils, y'all. I just got out the shower, so I make sure I clean all up in there. But I tell you what, when I when I sniff, I smell nothing but Fruit Loop. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, this is some real stuff. The people ain't lying on TikTok. That's why I love TikTok too. Because TikTok is one of the realest platforms ever. They roll over there. Put the link. Hold on. Let me go to my TikTok. I got 1,000 of them over here. If I went, okay, hold on. Where's that? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get it up. Since I'm new to this, putting the links and stuff, this computer, I try with this computer. This computer go crazy on me. Hold on, let me get it. Shop system. Okay, no, I don't want that. There we go. Wait a minute here. This thing won't give me the right stuff. Um, Fruit Loop, brownie. Here it goes, sit. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got to learn how to work my computer. Tell me right here, sis. Wait a minute. Y'all know how it is with this light. Godly. You see it? Can you see it? Brownie. Can you see it right there, sis? You got it? How you doing, Kingdom Minded? How you? You can't see it. I'm gonna put it. Let me see. Hold on. Can you see it now? It's $12 now. When I got it, it was $5. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to you. You on TikTok? Do you follow me? How you doing, Kingdom Minded? You doing okay today? Oh, you can't see it now. I'm gonna tell you right there. It's called Brownies Customatics. I'm gonna send it to you. I'll send it to you. But I ordered it, sis. I'm gonna tell you right now. You follow me? Okay. Shoot me a shoot me a text on TikTok and I'll send it to you. But I just got it 2 days ago, and here I am. You're good, sweetheart. I'm doing wonderful. I am good. I am doing good. You can't message. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I figure it. We'll figure it out. I have it for you. I have it for you in here. But I had to. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing wonderful. I'm free. I am so free. I feel like all the chains, all my attackers, God just separated them. They are not no longer around me. So I'm just feeling great. I'm free. Last night I seen this video and I haven't laughed. No, I messenger not blocked. No, people messenger me all the time. I got one guy, he just messenger me, give me videos and everything. I got a lot of people that messages me. I was on a fire streak with some of them, but they cut it out. No, mine ain't blocked, sunshine. We'll chop it up. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. No, I always is you talking about my messenger on Facebook or TikTok? All my messengers are up. So because I deal with a lot of children that's in the streets. Yeah, I deal with a lot of children that's in the streets. I deal with a lot of gangbangers, and I had to talk to one of the fellows today. Um, they had a shootout in North Carolina and he lost two of his friends. So I had to talk to him and they call me when they need prayer and they need somebody to talk to because a lot of them don't have mothers. And I allowed them to come in because I love everybody. So I had to calm him down because he wanted to go and retaliate and I trying to keep their heads level headed. I mean, I be in some real dangerous stuff, but I do whatever it takes to help anybody. I'm not afraid of Satan no matter where it comes. Dude, who stalked me? My messengers? If no, you know what? When it comes to stalking me, they don't. I mean, I don't understand your question, but who are you talking about? Do they stalk me? The gangbangers? No, I don't. I used to be ruthless. I wasn't never afraid. I was never afraid to lose my life. That was crazy, but real talk. But he wanted to go and retaliate, and he wanted to go and hurt other people. And I talked prayer into him. We talked about it. We read Bible verses. It's a lot that I do with them. Then I got younger women that calls me and they goes through it 20, 30. I had a 73-year-old woman today that I talked to and she was very depressed. And I always tell people it's not the age of the flesh. We got to go by the age of the spirit. And a lot of people's spirit has been taken away from them. Their childhood been stripped away from them when they were very young. And when you don't have support, and when you don't have nobody to help you build your spirit up, you can be walking around here 85 years old and still have a girly mentality, or a boy mentality. You know what I'm saying? You're a man in flesh, but your spirit is like a boy child. Or you a woman in flesh, but your spirit is like a girl child. So they stalk, and this is, I'm glad you said that, because this is what I want to talk about tonight. The narc stalks because they feel like you're their property. Once you let them come in and you allow them to get away with playing games with you, you allow them to get comfortable in disrespecting you, you allow them to take over you, rebuild you, tear you down, and rebuild you into fear, bully you, disrespect you, go in and out your life, cheat on you, come back in, cheat on you again, come back in, cheat on you again, come back in. Just come in and just do whatever they want to do with you. Then they try to, threaten you. And if you fall for those threats, now they know that they got you. So when they stalk you, evidently you must be something good and something valuable to them, where they have to keep their eye on you to see if you're dating, or see if you're building up your strength. They definitely watch to see if you're building up your strength. If you stop contacting them and you just go about your business, the narc will come back around and try to knock you back down. See, their thing is, whenever they mess up on Avenue A, I'm gonna put it this way: if they mess up on Avenue A and you in Avenue C, see, they know they're not going to stay in Avenue A for a long time. They can't stay long. They're very unstable and double-minded. They have to move. They have to have a shelter to go to. They got to have somebody with finances to go to. They got to have somebody that they can get intercourse from. They can juggle multiple people, and the only reason why they can juggle all these people is because they know these people are very weak. So when you go in and you close the door on them, they'll stalk you, because you got to be something valuable. You got something valuable that they want. Now, it ain't that they love you, and a lot of people keep saying they loving the man over there, or he loving the girl over there. They don't love. They have no clue what love is. They lust, and they love what you can do for them. Yeah, they're very convincing, and they can manipulate you just like they love you. They don't love. They don't even love themselves. That's why if they love themselves, they will have self-control. They will be very disciplined. They would not be boundary breakers. They wouldn't disrespect you. They would not even come in your life and use you. When you go through multiple people, when they stalk, they need your energy. They are dead inside, literally. I mean, like, they're really dead inside. They don't have no emotions. They don't have strength and emotions. So when they come to you, you are their caretaker. You take care of their emotions. You take care of their paperwork. Oh, these are neighbors. Oh, these neighbors is something different. The reason why neighbors stalk you is because they see something unique in you. They see things that they don't have in their household. So they just like a narc. A narc is somebody that is toxic, unhealed, undisciplined. So when neighbors stalk you, sometimes they stalk you to see what you got going on. They stalk you because if they want to rob you. I mean, there's multiple reasons why neighbors stalk. Because they be jealous. It's demons all around you. Like in my neighborhood, well, in my community, this apartment complex, they watches me. They watched me when I went through all those battles. They thought that I was gonna be knocking on doors, asking for some sugar. I'm just like, they thought I was gonna be on their door asking for some lights. They thought I was gonna be on their door asking them to take me to and fro. I stood in this house and let God handle the outside. And now, they will come up gradually. You okay? You need me? You want me to watch your house? I said, no, God got me. They watches you because they think it's something unique you're doing where they got to keep their eyes on you. Now, if they don't think you got something and you fit into the neighborhood gang, then they're not going to spy on you. But if you don't deal with the neighborhood, then they're going to spy on you because you're something different. You move different. So they're just like a regular narc. Anybody, they gossipers run from house to house. The neighborhood, they got each other. It's a lot of people in this apartment complex. They got one person that go around and get all the news, and then that one person run from house to house to house and gossip about what's going on. When my mother died, this little old lady that confronted me first, and then when I gave her the business, not in a mean way, but in a way where she knew that I'm not playing. The next day, certain neighbors seen her running from house to house to house. We sat over there with her. Her daughter ain't show up and all this other stuff. Now, if I would have went and confronted her, she would have been like, I didn't say that. So there's no need confronting them folks. Just let them watch you long as they don't touch you. When they start touching you, then that's another level. But let them watch you. Let them watch you do your thing. You keep on moving. Hey, when you're doing good, all eyes gonna be on you. When you set apart and you move different, all eyes gonna be on you. Let them watch you. It took me a long time for people to watch me. I couldn't stand it. You get what I'm saying? So if you something valuable and you don't deal with the neighborhoods, you're not in that neighborhood community. You know how they have meetings and you ain't a part of it. They want to know why. They want to know why you ain't part of us. What makes you so different than us? And it's a lot of jealousy and envy in these people everywhere you go. So if you set apart, count it all joy. Smile about it. Give them something to watch. Make them watch you so good, they're going to need trifocals. They're going to have glasses on looking out the windows. Give them something to watch. Let it build your confidence because you're something special. Just always know that if you watch, don't you get nervous. They're the ones nervous. You walk up with your head up because you are something special. But I want to talk about playing the Narc game. I had a incident today with a young lady, and she was really upset, very upset. And it's hard to talk to people when they're upset. But I listened. But she called me on several occasions, several, incidents happened. And I was trying to tell her, don't reach out to the narc. Don't tell the narc how you feel. Don't go back and forth with the narc. Don't feed into the narc. And this is one thing I love to tell people as well. Whenever that narc hurts you the first time, and I mean like a severe hurt, not an argument, because a lot of people love to argue. But if they hurt you severely, if they go out and cheat on you again, cheat on you again, cheat on you. I mean, like cheat on, cheat on, cheat on. Why would you let them back in your life like that? They only gonna disrespect you. Once you show them that they can disrespect you, and you will take them back if they abuse you. I mean, physically, put their paws on you, and you allow them to beat on you. Eventually, they're gonna beat on you so bad you might get your life ended. You get what I'm saying? If you hand over your car keys, you get a set and the narc get a set, and you know he ain't there or she ain't there, full blown, they ain't showing you no love. Why is you giving your car keys up? This is the situations I had today. Giving your house keys up. Why would you give Satan your house keys? If Satan only coming in a day, 2 days, maybe a week, why would you give it up? Right, right, right. And she gave him her house keys, gave him a set to a car, gave him a separate bank account, debit card. I said, baby, is you okay? She said, why? I said, me and you had this conversation about this dude months ago. And I told her. Now she went ahead and got her somebody else. I said, well, you need to heal before you bring somebody else in your life. They didn't want to listen to me. Siobhan don't know what she's talking about. You're going to attract the same thing you had in your home. She went out, got her somebody else, got her somebody else, got her somebody else. The strongest demon come back, scare her up, make her get rid of the other ones. End up she with nobody. Not even the one she let back in. I call that the strongest demon. You know, you got one of those ones, like my kid's father was my strongest challenge when it came to a relationship. When you got one of them strong demons that can come back in your life and just stop all the music. The music be just playing, going, you just having a ball. And then that strong demon just come in and stop your movement, stop your peace, stop your happiness, stop your joy, stop whoever you're going out with, stop your friends from coming in, stop you from going back around your families. That's a strong demon. That demon needs some fasting and praying. So I'm telling this chick to pray. She ain't going all the way around the bush with me. Well, I got this book. I got this. My friend I talked to, this girl I talked to. That is not what we're doing. When you don't actually listen, beating principalities is not reading a book, not always watching TikTok, not always watching me. You have to go into your secret place and get into a fast because certain demons need some fasting. Because those demons get in your flesh and they start getting into your mental, then they're gonna knock all of your mobility, your physical ability, your spiritual ability away from you. I've been through it. My kid's father, I was like, why I can't get away from this dude? Every time I'm going, I mean, this dude was gone for a year. When he come back in my life, I stopped everything. I'm back with you. We was on a urge of getting a divorce. I stopped everything. I had this. Yes, it is. Yes, and it give you deliverance, but they don't want to listen. They think that I'm just talking to be talking. And I had to break it down to the young lady today. I used to be an unbeliever. I was fighting fire with fire. I was fighting these principalities on these souls with the same weapons they were using, and it was getting very dangerous with me because I wasn't afraid to lose my life, and neither were they. So it was like, who gonna lose? Because I'm not backing down either. But a lot of people don't have that ambition. A lot of people don't have that boldness, that courageous. A lot of people, they shut down. And she was like, I'm afraid to just speak my mind. She's speaking her mind to me. You can't fight evil with evil because somebody gonna get hurt. And I knew I was gonna get hurt, getting hurt. I was like, it is what it is. And I had a lot of, and I knew it was something different about me because I wasn't afraid. I wasn't scared to lose. I wasn't scared to win. It's either gonna be either or. I'm gonna win or I'm gonna lose. And I'm not gonna give up if I lose. I'm gonna try it again. But a lot of people don't have that resilience. And I was telling her, she was like, I'm gonna say this to him, I'm gonna say that to him. I was like, but you're telling me this. But the last time I set you up to do the right thing, you reneged. Whenever that narc come back in your life and you renege, they don't have no respect for you. They know that they can stop you in any progress. They can stop your healing. And that's the point of them coming back, to stop you from healing. So you can get back in that same rut, go back and crawl in that same cave that they had you in. See, they think that they can leave. These demons think they're smart. See, they think they can leave and come back whenever they want to. They think that they can come in and out your life and tell you what you can do and what you can't do. No. Grab your soul back. You might don't see it, but it's out there. You got your soul out there for grabs. You got your soul out there to be abused and misused. A lot of people just talk. I talked to my friend about this. I talked to my man about this, my man's mama about this. I talked to my man's sister. No. Yes, they love. Yes, they do. They love broken vessels. Yes, they do. Really, they really do. Because they know you don't have the go-getting spirit. You're not resilient. So when they come back around you like this, yes, master. I'll eat your toes today, master. I'll bite your toenails off with my teeth, master. I'll go jump out the second floor window, master. I clean your poop up, master. That's what they want. They want somebody to bow to them. They want somebody to worship them. It ain't no way. You're going to take my head off, I'm going to take your head off. Because just as well as you sizing me up, I'm sizing you up. And a lot of people is broken. And I asked her, I went into her childhood. I said, what happened to you in your childhood? It ain't no way you are still like this at a certain age and you still bowing to evil. And she told me about her childhood and what she went through in her childhood and being bullied, and her sister bullied her and her grandmother bullied her, and all. After her mother passed away, she got bullied by female family members. I said, that's your problem. Females bully you. A man, it'll be easy to bully you because men got a certain tone. They got a certain set tone. See, I didn't have females in my family like that. And females, my mother made me not like females for a very long time. I just couldn't grab a female because of what my mother used to do. So I gravitated to males because I never had a father. So I was like, I want to figure out how men are. You know, you get what I'm saying? Yes, you understand what I'm saying, kingdom minded. So I started gravitating to men, but I didn't know men and women couldn't be friends. I wasn't trying to be going to bed with the men. I just wanted to be the men friend, but it didn't work out too well. Every man I got attached to, or chopping it up with, their minds was rolling because the way I am, I'm very blunt, I'm very outspoken, and I just it was on my mind. And these men, the things I used to say would turn them on, and then I would have them liking me instead of helping me. So that's when I discovered men and women cannot be friends. You just can't be friends. You might want it to be that, but you be more. And I'd be like, no, what you in love with me for? Be more. The stuff you say and the stuff you do. Do you know I wish my wife did that at home? Do I wish that she did the stuff that you do? Because I switch up game. I switch the game up. I always tell people, if you're gonna stick with this Narc, you got to change the game. You can't let the Narc play the game. You got to change the game on the Narc, because everybody is not going to get away from the Narc, and everybody is not going to, defeat the Narc. But if you're going to be with the Narc, you got to change the game up. You can't play their game. You got to change the game. You got to love yourself, regardless if they don't give you compliments, if they don't tell you, baby, you look good today, or honey, or sweet cakes, baby cakes, sugar foot, whatever you want to call them. You look handsome today. If you don't get those compliments, yeah, you got to change the game up. You got to change the game up with the North. You cannot stay the same. When they come in, and they might throw shots at you. Oh, who you looking good for? You got another man? Well, if you be the man, I wouldn't have to be dressing up for another man to give me a compliment. They might get angry. Of course they're gonna get angry. Then they're gonna accuse you of cheating. Let them say what they say. If you would do your job, you wouldn't be so insecure. But since you so insecure, you ain't finna make me insecure. I'm gonna have confidence. So you got to change the game up on them. You ain't got to wait for them to tell you you look good. You be loyal to you. Go get your toes done. Now I ain't got my nails done because I just took them off and they made my little fingernails brittle. But I'm gonna go get my nails back done. I love me. I had to deal with narcs all my life, so compliments was not one of the things that I was getting. But I had to know I love myself. I'm not ugly. I'm very high spirit. I'm very high maintenance, meaning in emotions. I love myself, and I never heard you're beautiful, you look nice. I started hearing it when I went on the outside of the box. And I didn't let it get to my head because I used to be alone a lot when I was a child, and I would just love to dress up whatever I had. I would just dress up and do what was best for me. But you don't have to wait for them to say, they're gonna try to run game because that's what they're about. You cheating on me? Yeah, you cheating. They're telling you, they're giving you all the answers you're looking for. They love to project, they love to gaslight, they love to confuse you. Don't be confused. You know what's real, and they know what's real. See, they don't like reality. If you allow them to keep you in this delusional mindset, they fine. They love things that's easy. So if they can easily transform you, then that's cool with them. Because Satan want to be God, so he need people to bow. That's why they so rebellious. When you trying to get away, they're gonna come first. They're gonna come nice with you. They'll pay a car payment, or they'll pay a light bill, or they'll do something that you've been asking for, and that's only to get back in. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That is and I tried to tell her that today. And what she did, she stopped taking care of herself. Her hair was looking good. I had her going good. Her hair was looking good. She went and got her hair dyed. She was into herself. But then I noticed her lust. I said, "You got a lust on you. You involved with somebody else." And she was like, "Where you get that from?" Baby, I can see I'm spiritual. I can see. And it's a certain way, when us women get something new, it's like a new toy, from Walmart, or a new car. I used to call cars my new toy. So when you get something new, you're excited. Anything. So when she was so excited, I was like, it's you get excited. I used to call my cars toys. So when I get a new car, I'm like, this is my new toy. And I'm ready to spin the block on it. Then when I put a lot of miles on it, then I ain't want it no more. I don't want it no more. I need a new car. I have to change up. I'm gonna have to start leasing cars, I said, because I can't keep something for a very long time. But I didn't understand I was emotionally detached. Like my traits are strong. You can exist or you can't exist. I can love you and I can't love you. It depends on what side you choose. And a lot of people don't know how to turn it off and turn it on. But I want people to build confidence. Hold your grounds, because if the narc can put you in this type of situation too. They'll come in your life and they'll love bomb you, as they call it. And yeah, Satan's something. I don't like him either, sis. I don't like Satan either, kingdom minded. I don't. But this is how they get you. They want to know everything. So if you're one of those ones that tell them everything, tell them what's in your bank account, tell them how much you made this week, tell them what you got to pay in bills, tell them what you need, they're gonna come in and mess your finances up. It's a tricky way how they do it. They're gonna need something, and if you put their needs before your needs, that's where the trap come in. That's where the trickery come in. So if they say, "Oh, they're coming in line," they're always lying. Um, I got a bill and I need it paid. I just need your help right now. And you'd be like, "Well, I'm just giving an example. I got to get my car payment paid this week. Well, just give me this, and I get back with you." And I make sure you get it back. If you just give me your car payment, I'm gonna make sure you get it back tomorrow night. Well, okay, my car payment got to be paid Friday, and this is a Wednesday. You give them your car payment. You ain't gonna see no Friday. You ain't gonna see no Saturday. You're gonna be calling, trying to run them down, because your car might be getting ready to get repoed. You might get ready to get put out your house. Your lights might be getting ready to get cut off. Anything. They always make you be living on a cliff, and you on that cliff and you about to fall off that cliff. They don't care if you fall off or not, because they tricky. They're very crafty, and they're your good heart just handed over something, and now they ain't nowhere to be found for a week or 2 weeks, and then they come back around, and you looking at them like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let it go. No, sir. I'm going to put a hole in you, my man. Where is my light bill? Where is my rent money? Where is my car payment that you told me I was going to get back? That's when your cutoff point should be there. That's because they didn't even care if you was going to lose your car. Some of them don't even care if you're going to lose your house, and then they'll try to blackmail you. Well, if you let me back in, yes, 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 they do. And I learned that from my family members. Now, I ain't play that game in no relationship. I learned that from family members, and I learned that through my children. I did not know my children was on drugs, cocaine, because I wasn't introduced to that stuff. I never was around it. I mean, I was around it, but I never seen it. And they hid it. So my son wanted some money. Now he was getting $1,000 a month, the one that's in prison. He was getting $1,000 a month from his dad passing away. So he got his own. I gave him all his money. And I know you're telling the truth because that is the real truth. That's the real truth. So I gave him his money. He blew it. He blew it within a week. Yeah, they're real good at manipulation. They are. Yes, they are. So he blew his money. And I'm like, loving my children. I'm like, man, my son was at 18 years old at that time. And I'm like, man, you spent your $1,000. Man, why you keep asking? I said, who are you talking to? First of all, little boy, you got me twisted. I just need a couple dollars. Golly, you been doing it. See, and I caught that. I said, you know what? I have been doing it. You right. You gave the right answer. You said the right thing. And when you love somebody strongly, see, people don't realize when God take you through these challenges is for the understand Satan's side. You just don't learn these challenges as a kid. You don't learn these challenges as some adults die not even defeating Satan. This warfare can get so heavy on your life. Satan will bring 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 people on you at a time. I mean, I had to battle multiple people. One hit me here, one hit me there, one hit me here. But they couldn't take me down because of the Holy Spirit was carrying me through training. The Holy Spirit was without me, on the outside of me, carrying me along. But then when it was time to be chosen to do the real thing, he came within me 2019. But when you do not understand this warfare, it will drive you insane. And when you do it over, and my kids is the ones that got me a lot. And when my son told me, he said, you've been doing it. Who you talking to? And he toted guns. He was very violent. Like he didn't care. He used to tell me I'm crazy. I'm psycho up here. I don't care. I kill. And he would go on Instagram and type up, I kill my family and all that. And I was like, oh, this dude got to get up out of here. I said, you got to get up out my house, sunshine. Because, honey, I'm going to tell you right now, mama ain't scared of no bullet, and mama ain't going to live in no house where she feared nobody. When I tell you I dealt with strong demons, my them demons was very strong on my kids. There was no joke when it came to violence. My children went through shootouts over shootouts, come back with their cars shot up, carrying 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 guns at a time, taking bodies out. So I was dealing with some real heavy duty demons with no cap. When I tell people, when I say do something, do it. Stop playing with Satan, because Satan is not who you want to play with. My children, my son, the one that's in prison, he got so many bodies on his body. Teardrops in his face. He got tattoos all over his face. His name is Psycho. That's what they call him in prison. Psycho. I say his name is Jaquan. His name's Psycho. Yes, it's big. I promise you. I didn't understand it. I'm be honest with you, sis. I didn't understand when people say you got a high calling. I never understood what they meant. I wasn't God didn't open me up to understand the spiritual realm. And I'm just out there in the streets with my kids, trying to get them out the streets. I had men, vicious men, was like, I'm gonna blow your son head off. My son come out, walk out in the opening, and I was never home. He has shot the whole neighborhood up, had the whole neighborhood scared. He would just unload clips after clips. And people would be so afraid. And my son would be in the house. He's like, I'm crazy. And I was like, well, when you start being so crazy? But then when they get in front of me, they act like they smoked it weed. See, I tell a lot of people, watch people that pretend that weed is it. But then when they say, I don't smoke weed, but they in the streets, it's something else they on. And that cocaine makes them crazy. And when my daughter left me and came back, their family, their ancestors. The ancestors, I'm the generational curse breaker. See, God done called many of them to break the generational curse, but they're too weak. All my family members is murderers, drug addicts, alcoholics, adulteries, fornicators, but the mainly is the murdering spirit in my family. Majority of all my nephews are locked up for murder. Majority of my family members in the graveyard for murder. The murdering spirit is real rampant in my family, very rampant. I mean, nephews, nieces. Now, some of my nieces is they fighters, but they murderers. But you never know when you get into any type of fight, and you don't know how that fight gonna end up. Somebody can get killed. I mean, I have some real strong demons in my family, and to break that. Yes, you get what I'm saying? I mean, people think, you got some family members that just get bullied, and you got some family members that's just straight for Satan. Yeah, that's a very heavy spirit. And I dealt with it with my kids. I dealt with it with my siblings. My mother. My mother almost took a man out. She was a beast for a female. My mother almost took that man glory. I thought she killed the man. She get ready to stab her husband. My sister had to stop my mother from stabbing her husband in the chest. My family was straight murder. My mother was evil. Satan was real strict on her. Like, and it passes down generational. That's why when David say, born into sin, shaped into iniquity, whatever spirits is in your family, those spirits gonna follow you in your childhood. Those spirits gonna do damage to you through your mother, through your father, through your grandparents, through your uncles and aunts. Them raping spirits, those those sexual spirits. Why you think a lot of people are homosexuals? You think they're homosexuals just because? No, it don't work that way. God would never bring such a precious gift in this earth or on this earth to be turned into something evil. These people, daddies, I talk to people where their fathers, the men now, men, where their fathers groomed them as children. I even shared a video where his father, and I was like, man, and when I hear these stories, I'm like, man, I heard this, I heard it and I seen it and I was part of it my own self in life. The family members will groom you into sexual activities at a very young age. Those are demons through that family because nobody was strong enough to break the curse because of the attacks. So when God chose me, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. Look, Heavenly Father, whatever I gotta do, tell me what to do, I'll do it. When He brought me back here, I was like, oh, I got to go back home. You got to go back to your hometown. And He give you signs. He give you numbers. He give you channels, the people to help you along the way. And I'm like, I got to go back to Maryland. I don't want to go back there. My family is abusive. I'm going to hurt my family. He sent me back here because this is where I had to get healing from. And I didn't understand it because for all my life, I suppressed. I ignored. I stood up to them, but not in the way that God wanted me to stand up to them. They know I wasn't nothing to play with, but they hurted me as an innocent child. They took my innocence away. So it made me angry. I just thought it was just part of life, just being angry, fighting all the time. I can't even count how many times I had a fight. I can't even count how many times I cut somebody. I can't count it. But I know I didn't go out there just hurting people. But when they came to me, I'm like, now my guard is up now. Like I have to go into the flesh, not knowing that then. And I thank God because I should have been in prison for life. I'm telling you, I had so many episodes hitting girls in the head with hammers, running people over with the car. I mean, I should have been locked up in jail. I should have had a record. God kept everything squeaky clean on my end. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, where am I getting this from? And not knowing the spiritual side, I'm like, I'm gonna move away from my family because they hurt me severely. So when I moved away, I'm thinking I'm gonna get better. But I was still attracting broken people because I was broken, but I never was wide open. I was always different. When I'm vulnerable or when I'm on my, while I'm down, as they said, people kick you when you're down. When I was always down, I was always resilient. I got to go in hermit mode because I got to get away because I got to evaluate whatever people doing. And I never understood that. Never knew I was chosen by no God. And I was like, who is he up there? How he look? You know, I'm asking all kinds of questions. And these fake trap houses, which I know I call it the church, these fake trap houses that be lying on God, they couldn't give me the answers I was looking for. But I started fighting. But I was good with silent treatment. I always had a great gift when it came to silent treatment. If I know you hurting me, I can't be with you. And you continuously hurt me, I can't do it with you because it take a chunk out of me. And I kept saying, if you hurt me a lot, every time you hurt me, it takes a chunk of love out of me. I can't love you like I used to. You know how you got a piece of paper and I can use this. I'm gonna show you something. This is how I used to be when I go into any relationship. This paper right here is written on, but it's straight, right? Now, if I go like this, that paper ain't the same no more, is it? I can't even flat it out if I want to. It still got cracks and bends and tears and all that in there. See it? It's never gonna be the same when I just got it out. This is how it is when you're broken. When you go in a relationship like this, you're going in a relationship half broken from the get-go. But then you get hit some more. Now you're like this. You're not like this anymore. You're still a little half broken. But now when you get in a relationship, because you're looking for somebody to love you, you're looking for somebody to shut that wound that you've been holding on to for years. You're trying to hide that wound. So now you're actually trying to be, you're trying to fake that you heal, you're good, but Satan knows. That's why you get around the narc and they try to get you to drink alcohol, because once you start drinking alcohol, you're gonna open up. They want to put date rape medicine in your drugs, or they tell you try this or try that. Like my daughter, she went out there with her little boyfriend and he got her trying this, and it ended up she couldn't get off of it, and it messed her life up. You got to know when you're going into something. You looking like this, you have bent up, but then you're gonna end up coming like this because people that is sexual or been conditioned to be sexual in their childhood, when they get up, that's addiction. Sex is addiction. You're looking for somebody to satisfy those demons that was manifested, that hurt. But it feels good. It's a good hurt. But then it becomes a nasty hurt. Now you done defiled yourself with so many different people. You become yucky to your own self. Then you're disgusted with yourself, but now you want somebody else to be disgusted like you. See, that's why it's a must. And I know a lot of people don't like to tell what happened to them in their childhood, but Satan knows. Satan can smell it. Satan can hear it. Satan can see it because he is the author of pain. He is the author of pain. So he know when you're hurting. He know when you're not healed because your actions show it. Here, just like if a man come in and he hurt you, baby, I promise you, I won't cheat on you no more. You know I love you. You know I cheated on you because you argue too much. I cheated on you because you just didn't do something I wanted done. I'm your husband. You're supposed to be submissive. No, I don't. I'm not gonna be submissive to pain. You can't hand over your broken heart when it's not healed. You got to get away. And I know it hurts. Yes, it do. It hurts when you have to detach from somebody that you thought that was going to love the hurt away. Demons don't love. Broken people can't love. They can give a little bit, but then something got to come out. If you was in a family that argued all the time, you get with somebody, you're going to argue all the time. It ain't no man or no woman want to hear that. Not no healed people want to hear a lot of argument. If we can't talk this thing out decent, have a decent conversation without somebody going 5 notches than the other one, Your voice up here, their voice up there, then you climbing, somebody finna pass out because you arguing. Satan know what he doing. And I tell people, no contact that'll kill a narc. No contact. That narc can't, no, the narc don't know what's going on in your life. That narc don't know none of your business. You cut all the people off, your family. You can't even trust them with the narc. The narc persuades them to get information. Why you think the narc want to get close to your family? I tell anybody, you ain't got no family to get close to over here. You ain't got no friends to get close to over here. Here to close. And we ain't playing this outside world. And I don't want to get close to your friends, and I don't want to get close to your family. Now, if you got children, yes, difference. But if you got rowdy kids, no. Because you ain't going to be around my rowdy kids. No. My rowdy kids ain't even welcome. So, I mean, you got to set boundaries when it comes to the narc. I mean, they can get very, very dangerous. I don't play with my boys. Psycho, he got 18 years. I thank you, Lord, because Psycho would have got me killed with him. He always used to tell me, well, Mom, you know you're my mother, so whatever I go through, you go through. I don't know who gave you that bright idea, little boy. And that's how I used to talk to him. I don't know who gave you that bright idea. See, Satan will use your family members to stop your destiny. And if you love strong, Satan loves that because Satan know that he can manipulate. How you doing living live life? Women love. Hold on, where are my glasses? We ain't gonna do this trick today. Wait a minute, hold on. Live, laugh, love. 3636. That is a beautiful title. I like that. That is beautiful. Live, laugh. Listen, I gotta put my glasses on. Look, I gotta show y'all what I'm working with. See, I ain't with them expensive glasses. I'm still in Dollar Tree. I'm still on the 125 market. How you doing, Sunshine? Well, we have a lot of laughter over here too. Even though we talk about the narc, and I did a TikTok today. Laugh at the wicked. Psalms 37. God laughs at the wicked. You're good. You're having a good night. I hope your night is going pleasant. We talking about the narc. You can put whatever you want in there. Just I always tell people when it comes to your real die hard information, don't put it in the chat. Don't put nothing too deep and too serious in the chat because you don't know who's watching. I always tell all of them. And Monique is one of my riders. I got to get her to get these moderators and stuff. Man, I kicked the whole computer off the other night. So I got to get to it. But welcome to us. Feel free to speak. But if it's something very deep, once I set up my 101s and get my girls right, listen, you can talk, but I'd rather for you not to put your personal business. I believe in certain things should be private. So welcome to this channel. Welcome to the community. It's nothing but love and truth. Now, if you don't like raw truth, I ain't the community because I'll get raw. Got it? Okay, thank you. But yeah, you got to be very careful because they have flying monkeys, as they call them. They just have that connection where they got people watching you, stalking you, so they can run back. Those they're pets. They're on a lower vibration. Like in this city I'm in, and any other cities I've been to. Like when you get drug dealers and all them type of people that go out here and pick people to do this for them, and they beats them up they assaults those people. They talk to those people like they're trash. I can't take stuff like that. I can't be around stuff like that because it triggers me. You can't use somebody because they down on their luck. See, that's what the narc do. They use people that's down on their luck, people that don't have no ambition about their self or morals or self esteem. They want people that is less confidence of their self or people that is less fortunate than them, and they use them people. And I can't stand it because when their turn comes, see, the narc know it's coming. But when God served them that plate of poison, now everybody ain't fair. Nobody loves me. Why you do me like this? You know I'm broken. My son always write me, you know I'm in the dark. Why you gonna leave your lost son? If you know you lost and you writing me and telling me you lost, you are playing a game with me. And I had to back up from my son. I did. Yeah, they play victim. They really do. You can't let them. I don't know. I don't care how sorry you feel for them. I don't care how good they are in the hips or in the lips. I just don't care because that's their target to get you in that back room. And they get your mind all clogged up with these smoky mirrors, then they can come in and do what they want to do to you because now you're connected to their demon. Now you feeling their pain, you feeling their lust. Now you out here being just like the narc. They know what they're doing. It's like tag you it. I'm gonna come in your life, bring my set of demons. I'm gonna give you these demons. Now these demons gonna have you going out here doing what you want to do, and then I'm gonna come back and do you and beat you up, manipulate you, gaslight you, make you feel less than because now you trying to be me. They know what they be doing. It's a setup. They set people up. Just like if you got girlfriends, you gossip with that girl or your girlfriends and you gossiping and you going along with what she's saying, then she go behind your back and say you said it and she knows she said it. See, that's why I never did girlfriends. I don't have no friends, period. It's just me, myself, and I. But I have my spiritual team. I hang with nobody. I live alone. I deal with no family. I don't have no children. My son locked up for 18 years. My oldest son doing his own thing. And my precious daughter that I loved it dearly, she is no longer on this earth because Satan used her to the fullest. To the fullest. God knocked everybody away from me because he needed me to be on this mission that he got me on. Now, and I understand that it took me 5 years to get this, but I had to do. Yes, it hurted me when my daughter passed away. And then my mother passed away last Tuesday. I was so free and happy. The man told me, say, he ain't never heard nobody say they free after their mama died. I said, it's a lot of women out here that didn't have a good relationship with their mothers because their mothers are their gatekeepers. Your fathers, sons don't get along with their fathers because fathers are their gatekeepers. When me and my daughter, when she was growing up to be grown, even though she was in the streets, I said, we're not having no confusion or animosity between each other. I love you just like you was when you was a child. I'm not jealous over you. I'm not envious over you. I want the best out of you. And I will push her to do the best. But Satan said, that's not the plan. God said, he got to do what he got to do. I prayed to God. I said, God, if she can't get off those drugs, take her. He answered my prayer because she had me up 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Some nights I couldn't even sleep, and she way down there in North Carolina. I would take a trip down on the highway to come get her, brought her back up here. She stole my car. She did everything. I had to let her go. I couldn't do it with her because those demons get real raw. She stole my money. She broke in my house. She did a lot of stuff. And I was like, yeah, she too far gone. You can't save them. No matter how much you love them, and that is my daughter that came out of my womb that I nurtured, I cared for, I loved dearly, but I could not save her. So guess what? I had to accept what God had to do because God gave up his only begotten son. Your uncles used to? Yeah, it's deep. It's deep. This families is the whole world downfall. Families. You got that golden child that think they're more special than everybody in the world. You got that invisible child. They don't know whose side to be on, so they're just playing both sides of the field. And then you got the scapegoat kids, the chosen kids, that we have to break the curses off the families. It's devastating, but I'm glad I made it. I made it through. I stood my grounds. Now, my friend, he was right there, though. He was beside me. I called him up. I just wanted to talk a little bit. I'm not I'm talking to you all. Y'all, it took me forever to get up here to speak. I was like, can I just do emojis? Can I just do something? But that was not the plan. So I can understand everybody, everything somebody goes through. Oh, you're okay, okay. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Yes, I had an uncle like that with my grandfather. Now his girlfriend wasn't my grandmother, but she was, with my grandfather, and my uncle was on drugs, and she used to have a handkerchief and have the safety pin, and she would put the handkerchief inside her shirt. because my uncle would go up under the mattress and pull her wallet and steal all her stuff. I'm like, what is you on? I don't worry about it. Yeah, he coming in like this. I said, this dude on something. I didn't understand, but I know it was something wild. And she had to, yes. It's sad, but it's true though. And a lot of people don't like to talk about it because when you get outside in this world, you want to impress. So now you're gonna have to put on a fake mask. I never impressed anybody. I am who I am. And everybody be like, you so real and you so raw. What I'm supposed to be? Some women used to tell me, fake it till you make it. If I fake it until I make it, when I make it, I'm done. Because that's too much energy. No, those addictions are not no joke. They're really not, sweetheart. They're not. People think that it's a game, but when I learned it through my children and I seen some family members, and I'm like, my God, like, wow, what is going on? And when I see my daughter went from this to this, and I think I showed, and I keep showing these pictures so the new ones coming in, you can understand. I got music playing, y'all. I love my music. Where's she at? Where you at, little girl? If y'all can see her to that's her friend that she was hanging with. But this is my daughter to that. See the transformation. That's how she, from that beauty going down, she ended up on crack cocaine. Well, right there, that first picture she was on cocaine. The second picture she was on crack, and this is when she got on heroin. I think I said it right. Heroin. And this one she got on fentanyl. Love you, baby. You don't have to change a thing. You don't have to change a thing. Already got the ring. I can't stand this picture, but I hold on to it. That's when she got on fentanyl. That's when she left me. That was 3 days after she passed away. That picture right there. Yeah. She was still beautiful with those two. But then when she went down this last go round with that fentanyl, ain't nothing beautiful about that one, sunshine. That thing, it tears my soul up. And in her imagination, Satan made her think she was still there. That's her right there. Look how little she got. My Lord. Took her down. She was on that fentanyl. That's why I don't mind speaking to, young women. I'll give young women rise because my heart goes out. I understand, and some of those women, when my daughter used to go to jail, she was good for stealing people's cars and putting the police on high speed chases. So when she go to jail, she would call me and be like, Mom, this girl ain't got commissary. This girl ain't got no food. This girl. So I would put money on their books and she would share with all the women in the jailhouse and they would watch movies together. She was very compassionate and loving to those girls. And they was like, we don't understand why she got on drugs. And I said, her father passed away, which her dad passed away. And that opened up her heart. It was vulnerable. So she would do anything. Yeah, she was a sweetheart. She would do anything. And when you in pain, that's where a lot of people end up on drugs. Not everybody was abused in their homes. Some people lost parents. Some people lost siblings. Some people lost somebody. And when you lost somebody, the pain is so severe. So, you got those gatekeepers that'll come in your life and be like, well, try this. It'll take the pain away. They introduced Satan gatekeepers. When they introduced my daughter to drugs, she couldn't stop because God knows my kids was not abused. I was not playing that game. I've shielded my kids from sexual contact, anything. I was just guarded. I was very guarded when it came to my kids. But when their father passed away, I thought that they was like me. suppress it. I ain't have a mama. I ain't have a daddy. They brought me on this earth, but they left me. But it don't go like that, because when they was taught love, we instill love in them. We condition them. We groom them with love, because that's what they deserve. Because both for us, we had it tough. So, we gave our kids the best that we could give them, but still. And I tell people that it don't matter. Some kids do get that emotional love. But when they lose that parent or lose that grandmom or whoever raised them and loved them, it puts a problem on them. They're wide open for Satan to come on in, and Satan to send his hitmen. That's why I tell people this big old world is so many demons walking around it. You got to have self-control. And the only reason why I had self-control, due to God was with me the whole time in my life. I was wondering why I only can get in sin for 2 or 3 months and I'm out. How you turn it off? I don't know. And I didn't know. I couldn't give them an answer and that I didn't know, but now I know. That's why I don't mind help. Well, I gotta help. It's a mission that I'm on, to help broken people. You can do it, and I'm here for you now. And I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. I can't answer you 24/7, but you can sure go to God and He can talk to you. I'm not Him now. I'm not a superhero. I can lead you to the superhero, but I'm not a superhero. I'm just here to help you all understand the mission of demons that's connected to souls. And lust is very strong. It make you feel like you in love. And stop texting them folks. If them folks don't reach out to you, don't let them folks not talk to you 2 or 3, 4, 5 months. And I'm talking about relationships, because that is a stronghold when you get in these relationships, because you want them to love the pain away. And Satan think he's smart. I can't stand that old fool. I can't. When we come to that day, I want to be the first one. I want to be like my boy Ali. Oh, I'm gonna wind it up on him, Chuck. I'm gonna wind it up, Chuck. But listen, I gotta go. I love you all. My battery low. I love you all. I want y'all all to have a great night. I want y'all all have a great night. I love you all. Hopefully I'll be back up here tomorrow. I never know what my day gonna be like, but 9 times out of 10, I'll be back up here tomorrow. I gotta go get my clothes out the dryer. I got to fold them up real quick, and I got to get me some Z's for the night. I love you all. Y'all all be beautiful, be loving. You just sent me on my TikTok. What is your TikTok name? Type your TikTok name in there for me. I'm gonna send you a message. I don't know. It just said something set for everyone. I don't understand. I might got some type of lock on it. You might be right, Monique. It got to be some type of lock on it, because it says set for everyone. I don't understand it. Just put your TikTok down there and I get it. Nice chatting with you too. Live, laugh, love. I love that. I love that. All of them, all three of them right there is great. That's a perfect title. I love that title. Monique, send me one more chat. I'm gonna see what it do. And put it in here. Put in your TikTok name so I can get you. But yes, y'all have a great night. I got to run in here. Great seeing you too, sunshine. I want you all to have a beautiful night. Love yourself. If you got children, please kiss your kids for me. I love children to death. And protect yourself at all costs. I know when that Narc come around, you get to shaking. I understand all of that. But learn how to, you know, just like when you go to dentist and they tell you when they're ready to put a needle in your gum. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go in my settings. Give me time to go in my settings once I get out of here and go over here and get my clothes out the thing. I there you go. You just sent me one right there, right here. It said one. You had one message. I got you. Okay, you got me put my glasses back on again. Responsibility. Responsibility. Is that you? That's you, sunshine. Is that you? Because if that's you, I got you. Tell me that's, I sent you 2 hearts. Is that you? I just sent 2 hearts too. Yeah, and I get with you. Y'all have a beautiful night. I love you all. I do. I love you all so much. I'll battle with you. And we'll have to go down together. Because this is about healing, Yeshua, and Holy Spirit and Heavenly Father. He wants y'all healed because there's so many blessings he want to give y'all. And once you heal, he gonna pour out heaven on top of y'all. You're gonna be blessed on top of blessed, and you let them see you eat. The ones that hurt you, let them watch you eat. And don't feel bad why they watch you, because they didn't feel bad trying to attack you and misuse you and mishandle you. So do not feel bad. Stop feeling bad up for these demons. They don't got no love. Stop giving them your love. I love you all. Y'all have a great night, sunshines.